Hello everyone, this is Ash and this is Mage Monsters 2. So we're doing a Gareth run, we're doing this in the forest. And I have read your guys' comments, so we so far are just doing the HP bonus he gets for every round, right? We're only on round 2, so we're doing survive. We're getting his HP bonus bumped up a bit for the first few rounds at least. And we're going to also do the duplication of his spell where he can get more units out of it. So let's get in here. Which I have been reading all the comments, and I know that you guys suggest that that's a good way to get a victory here. Just kind of like some passive upgrades and things like that. Let's go ahead and get the extra unit right there. I saw the survive in there too, but we're going to do extra unit for now. So that we have one more popping in. Just kind of fill the playing field here with as many as we can. If we died, we died. Let's do this properly. 1 second. Okay, I think we have a bit of better start. Now we have the extra units. I think it's on level 3 now. And he has some survivability. I believe 2 levels into survive. And a little bit into damage deflection. I figured that could also be a good thing to have as well for these kind of units right here. Where they're just constantly barraging him. He's dead again. Alright. Okay, we're back. So I did level up a bit and survive, but we also need to get some regeneration to get that health, to keep getting filled back up. So that's what I had to work on a little bit there. So let's go ahead and upgrade our spells. We're going to take the next tier. I believe we can get a few tiers here of our abilities. So let's go ahead and get also a little bit more survive. So we have 27 remaining. We're going to hang on to that. I'm trying to build up a little bit of interest, just a little bit. Okay, this is going to be a tough one, but we're getting there. Just go ahead and drop these dudes in from underneath. They won't expect it. They're just kind of helping chisel away at that a little bit, so that's good. So we do have to get the next tiers. We do have to buy them in order to get to a certain tier. So we can buy the next tier here. We have to unlock tier 2 for us to be able to get the benefit of having higher tiers. So let's go ahead and upgrade the hero again. I'm not really worried as much about interest. I am going to worry about it later, but for right now, we're just going to focus in on survivability at the moment. So we got cleave. Let's do some more survive. And let's upgrade our spell. We're going to get an extra unit, and let's go into this. Okay, so they're all the next level already. Okay, so now Gareth, we're depending on you, which isn't working out too well. Here we got some wolves to help you out a little bit. And hopefully your regeneration. Okay, his regeneration did help as well. So that's good. Let's go and give him some more health. That's a pretty big bonus. 110 health. I mean, it does help out a lot to just get like a health pool once in a while. So let's go ahead and upgrade here. We're going to do extra units. Do it again. I mean, getting cooldown reduction is actually a good one as well. Because then we can cast that more frequently, right? So we're going to do some regeneration. Let's go in there. And I'm going to have to unlock the next tier of summons because he is maxed out pretty much. I should have dropped these guys closer, but it's okay. They're wolves. They can run in there so fast to just kind of take care of business. No worries. All right, so some more regeneration could be good. Let's take that. And let's see. We have some crazy units coming up. We're going to need to get some extra units. And I guess we should go ahead and get the next tier. So that way when we upgrade, we can start getting the higher tiers as well with that. Okay, let's get this. So the thing about Gareth is most of his summons are either going to be human or elf, right? So having the synergies for human and elf could also be potentially a good idea. Because then he's going to get evade and all these other things. Just a thought, at least. We got Demon Commander, got melee armor or life still. I don't want any of these. I want, actually, let's give some more deflection. Some armor could be good too for our summons. All right, let's go ahead and get into there. Drop in our wolves. Need to get them to the next tier as soon as we can too. And Gareth is gone. Game over for Gareth. Okay, I think we're starting to do a little bit better now. We do have a little bit of survive. We have another spell here. We have the fire tornado. I might actually get one more to be able to summon the other units. I have upgraded my units a bit, so they are a bit stronger, or at least that is. Let's see, summon tier 2 units to fight for you. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here we go with some tier 2. Let's go and drop that fire tornado. It was a bad placement, really. I am doing pretty good on my cooldown reduction too, so I'm trying to get that. Man, okay. Okay, so this is going a little bit better. I have my cooldown to 8, and I am working a bit on my spells, trying to get my extra units built up quite a bit as well. And I have a healing spell too, so that kind of helps out. Let's go ahead and get some more extra units in there. Maybe next tier would be a good one to have. Let's go and drop in the next tier, and we'll do one more next tier. So we'll drop in here right away. We have a lot of good units rushing in. Okay, boop, 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 heal them up. Drop in more. That's pretty good, actually. We have a lot of units taking over the playing field here. So we'll take some melee damage for non-hero units, upgrade our spells more, and cooldown. Get our cooldown to max level, right? Armor. Not enough gold. That's okay. So we'll go ahead and get these guys in here right away. Drop in some heals, and we're dead. All right, we'll figure this out. So we're trying a different strategy now, right? So I have him at level 4 survive already. So he's going to get a lot of health every single turn. So he got 118 right there. Let's go and get him some more survive. We're going to get that as high as we can, as early as we can, which was another suggestion to get his survive built up. We're going to get some regeneration as well, because that's going to help out. And we're just going to try to like max out that survive. Let's go ahead and get another spell. Oh man, of course not. I want this one, summon range. This is exactly what I want. So we're going to drop these guys in, get these range units in. I think that's a good one to have. I put them too far away, but that's okay. They can take care of business from afar. I need to start dropping those melee units a little bit closer. Some melee health. Yeah, let's get some melee health for non-hero units, which is all my summons is non-hero units. I should probably just focus in on upgrading those guys even more, actually. That would probably be a great idea. Now that I think about it, let's get some tier 1 units. How about we get some elven archers? Just in general, let's get some elven archers to join. There's some swordsmen, sure. Why not? Let's get some units to join in on this fight here. Get those archers down there. Maybe that's where I'm lacking, is I just need generalized. We need more units, and then we could summon a bunch to go with it. So let's go ahead and get some cooldown here. I should have got survive, actually, if we're going to try a survive strategy. Regeneration, and a little bit more regeneration couldn't hurt. There was survive right there, and I just completely passed it. Let's go ahead and get a survive here. So we're going to get his health built up as much as possible, because that apparently is a strategy here, right? So we're going to do that. Like, try to get him to 1,000,000 health, and then if we have some regeneration and stuff too, that's an additional perk for it. So next tier here, and okay, so regeneration could be good. How much are you getting per thing? 184 for survive. Right, so we could probably get a little bit more survive. Get that to like level 10 or something. That'd be nice. Let's get an extra unit. Let's do an extra range unit. That would be pretty nice to have. Just like we have to pelt these dudes from distance. Pretty fun. We need a lot of cooldown reduction, honestly, and then we could pretty much call in an army. Next tier, I'm not going to do any more survive. I'm going to do some next tier, do some cooldown here. Let's do some more next tier for archers. A little bit more cooldown, and let's go into there. Okay, boop. Okay, so we got fire archers now. Nice. Try to keep that to the next tier as much as we can. Fire archers are going to be very handy. The worms here. Nice. Next tier, we got attack speed for... Yes, let's get attack speed. That's a good one, too. Okay, we're going to upgrade to extra units. We're going to focus kind of in on archers more so. More so than I think we're going to do both. I should have did cooldown, actually, now that I think about it, but that's okay. We can just keep calling our units in. The next goal is going to be reduce my cooldown. All right, so some regeneration for him could be good. Okay, so extra unit. I'll take some more extra of that one. Get the cooldown reduction. Okay, and then once I'm confident in my army, then I'm gonna, start getting some of that interest. But right now, I'm not confident because look at this. They're getting wiped out pretty quick. Go ahead and drop you guys right there. Drop the archers. And that should be enough to kind of support a bit. Nice. Okay, so we got critical chance. We got armor. Are we gonna do damage? Let's go ahead and do some critical chance for the range. That could be a handy one to have. So we could do next tier, we could do armor, we could do attack speed for summon units. We'll do some attack speed, actually. That could be handy. Extra unit there. extra units. I'm focusing more on the archers for sure. Okay, so we need to unlock the next tier. Actually, I should probably focus in somewhat on the melee units here. Yeah, burn those guys. Like, we're able to bring quite a bit in now, so, I mean, it's helping. We're on level 10, definitely. So let's do some cooldown. Attack speed, next tier, or armor. We're going to do some next tier for our melee units. And some cooldown reductions, always a good thing to have. Okay, so upgrade units. We could do some unit upgrades, sure. Why not? Melee attack speed, we just do some armor. Go ahead and get in there, guys. Get in there and do some business. Okay, so it's a lot of range units in here right now. I'm gonna go and drop you guys in, drop you in from back there. They don't expect that. An attack from behind them. They're like, what? What was that all about? Okay, some more cooldown reduction. Let's go ahead and get more cooldown reduction. Just try to get that maxed out. There we go. And lastly, we're gonna do extra archer units. I just really like the archer units. We'll get into it like this. Okay, so as long as my cooldown is max, we should be able to get an army back in there pretty quick, like right here and right here. There you go. So you guys are support. And they're all on Gareth right now, so we need to get Gareth some support as well. There you go. So we're able to just summon giant armies at the blink of an eye, which is good. And we're going to go ahead and get him this. So it is handy for him to have that kind of health pool, because then he can keep the units busy for sure while we get a lot of units in there. So more attack speed could be really nice for the summon units. That's only 15 seconds, right? So we'll get some extra units here. Maybe a little bit extra units here. We're going to save out for tier 2 next. That's the next goal. So we're going to take these guys. Go ahead and drop you in. A lot of people on Gareth here. That's not good. Oh no, we're going to lose. We lost. All right, so a bunch of extra units is not very handy. I tried 2 different strategies I've seen in the comments, which is extra units and also doing the survive. So let me try something different and see what I can come up with. All right, so we're on stage 6. I'm really focusing on Gareth here. So I did get him, I am getting him survive. I'm getting him a little bit of armor, not very much, just enough. He's now at, what is this, 62% damage reduction. So I'm not going to get much more than 70 when it comes to the armor. 70% should be about good. And then I'm working on his health. So I have some survive, which gets him 184 per round, right? He has maxed out deflection, a little bit of cleave, and some regeneration. He does need more regeneration for this to really work. Let's go ahead and get him a little bit more armor. Get him more survive. And we'll get into it. So I'm trying to make him kind of a mix between strategies. So I've seen in the comment a lot of you say survive is very important early on. And I'm going to keep pushing that until, you know, probably till the later stages. So that way he's getting a passive bonus. Just a ton of health for free pretty much every single round. Instead of having to waste an upgrade on getting some health. He's just already getting health, right? So 206, he's getting some good health there. So this only gives 110. So you guys are correct in that. 100% agree with you. Let's get that to like tier 10. It's going to be a good one. Some regeneration would be a good factor to have. There we are in stage 10. Not enough to do much else. Let's go. Guess we're going to drop you guys in over here. Distract them just a little bit. That's all they really are, and he's going to be dead. So that did not work. That was on stage 8. Doesn't work. All right, we tried. I have got really far with just an armor build with Gareth, honestly. And maybe that is a key factor, so I'm going to try that out. So I had an idea that I'm kind of playing around with. So I'm kind of building Gareth as a hero, kind of like I normally would, right? With regeneration, armor, things like that. But I also worked on getting the Elven Synergy. I worked on that because with the elves, you have a synergy here. If you have 3 or more different elven units, your elven units and hero gain 25% chance to evade melee and range attacks, taking no damage. At 6 different elven units, the chance is 40%. So if I have really high armor with Gareth, and I have a 40% chance to evade attacks, ranged and melee, then I have my deflection up really high as well. He pretty much will become able to evade everything, right? Like, for the most part. So let's go ahead and max out my deflection. We need to get some more regeneration on him for sure. It's pretty low. I focused in a lot on getting the different tiers, and he's got a lot of cleave too, which is going to be helpful. This is just a theory, but I think like maybe synergies are more important than you know. I did a really good synergy with the Necromancer, so it could be possible that Gareth just needs a good synergy as well. So we don't want to give him more health just yet. We want to get him some armor. That could be a good thing to have for Gareth. We're going to focus in on him for the most part now. So let's get him some more armor, and we're going to get in there because I want to get some kind of interest. It's kind of late in the game now, so it's going to be a little hard. Yeah, so this might be game over just because... Oh, no. Gareth did a great job, actually. It seems like he's doing a lot better. Okay, let's get some regeneration going for him. What is his armor at? 67% damage reduction. That's not bad. And considering there's 40% evasion, right? So ultimately, that should be pretty good for him alone. I mean, we need to get him some more regeneration for sure. And he's got a lot of health because of the, you know, getting the survive up pretty high. Let's go ahead and get him some more cleave. Get his cleave maxed out. I like cleaves pretty good. Get him some regeneration here. He needs a lot more regeneration so he can start healing some of the HP he does lose. All right, so here we go. Max cleave, regeneration. So we're still focusing in on Gareth. We just happen to have other units for that bonus, that synergy bonus. And this might possibly be a good build. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I mean, we're on level 14, right? So that's pretty good already. And that's all I really focused in on is getting the tiers, getting the elves. I don't really care about the other unit. Getting the elven units to 6. So I had to get the tier 5 for that, right? So now if I wanted to, technically I could start building up his army. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get Gareth to be an awesome character in himself. Let's go ahead and get him a little bit more armor. Okay, so here comes the ninja units. These units are crazy, but I think he'll be all right. I keep forgetting to save money. That's kind of a flaw. Look, now we're going to pay a price a little bit here. Okay, save money. Save money. That's what we must do. Get him a little armor. Just keep going. We're not spending any more money, even though we're already getting to in-game level. We're getting to the end. I mean, it's what, 30 levels and then it's in-game? So... gonna remember, save money. Where's Gareth? Wait, is he dead? Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. I didn't see him. Everything kind of become a blur. So we're gonna drop these guys and deal with the. Oh well, those are all our units, so we're fine. The thing is, he's surviving the blast, but nobody else can really survive the blast. We need more range units to be able to do that. So I really need like a summoned range. Those guys just die immediately. But Gareth is fine. He's got evasion. He's got everything he needs. It's just very slow. It's a very slow burn here. This guy's got a lot of health. We need to up our damage just a little bit. Next opportunity we can. I mean, when we get an ability. Right now, I'm just concerned about his survival alone. Right. So we're gonna get this up, and then we're gonna use anything above 500 to upgrade Gareth. You know, it is a little late in the game to start earning the interest, but I wanted to make sure I secured kind of like a strong character build first. Okay, so cooldown, melee health, none of these. Extra unit, melee. Let's see, what do we have? Damage for Gareth, please. We'll take that. 320, that's not bad. We'll drop these guys in. I should have dropped them in closer to the range units. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think they can kill him because they're just going to get deflected for the most part. Okay, we're going to drop these guys in too as a distraction. Looking pretty good so far. Might be a good run. Alright, so we got next tier. We got extra unit. None of those. More health for Gareth. I don't really care as much for his health. I want to do his damage. 461. Alright, and we're going to drop you guys in. Well, I dropped them into their death pretty much. I want to drop them in. See, there's like a red border. We can't really place them too close. Oh, now we can. I guess at a certain point you can, but when they're still spawning enemies, you can't. So it all depends. But right now he's looking a little bit immortal. but we do get some really strong units in the level 20 range, so we'll see if he's able to survive those or not. So just to recap kind of this build, Elven Synergy and building up his armor and health and everything. So he does have survive to a certain extent. I did that at the very beginning. And then I kind of just built up his other stats, like his armor, his strength a little bit, his cleave. I got his cleave up pretty fast because I do like the cleave. I do think it's pretty vital. Now we can start doing some upgrades. Let's upgrade him a little bit. Let's get some more regeneration. Regeneration is a key factor for Gareth. So is armor. Speaking of armor, let's take a look. 75. So he's good on armor. I think we gotta stop giving him armor because that's just, at this point, it's better to give regeneration, right? Because he gets more benefit out of that. The armor is just gonna start like not doing very much. Okay, so we're gonna get you guys and drop you right here. I mean, you're all gonna die, but at least you're... Oh, okay, I see a lot of units dying as long as my hero's not dying here. Okay, drop you guys in to deal with that. Jeez, I mean, they're all dead, but at least they got him too. Oh boy, our hero unit's getting hurt pretty bad here. There we go, a little distraction for you. They were able to distract enough, I guess. And we just need more regeneration. It's not enough, I can tell you that much. So some armor wouldn't be a bad thing either. I don't think it really does much for you anymore. 77, yeah, so you got what, like 2 for it, 2%. But 2%'s a lot. It really is. Okay, so upgrade. We got armor, we got some more damage. I mean, some damage wouldn't be a bad idea either. Regeneration is just really where it's at right now, I think, for Gareth. Maybe some damage. Okay, re-roll that again. Get some regeneration. What is your damage? Your damage is at 91. We need to get that. We need to get that over 100, dude. Honestly, we need to get that a little bit higher. It's gonna drop you guys in. You just got trampled. The summons are useless at this point. Like, I mean, they distract. That's about it. Look at all these little dudes. Get out of here, little dudes. I mean, the cleave is just doing some numbers on them, though. So, really, having cleave and high damage is amazing on this character. Oop. Look, yeah, they just get trampled. These guys can take out the melee units like nothing. I don't really have any upgrades on them, so it doesn't make sense. Here we go. Nice, we got past it. Let's get you some more damage. Regeneration's good too, but I wanted to get you some more damage, I think. There's more damage in general. Okay, so we're gonna get your regeneration up, so as long as you're doing... I mean, that's not terrible, but your damage needs to be insane, dude. You're gonna have to defeat these guys very quickly. We can't do any more, so let's get into it. And we're gonna drop you guys next to the dragon. Well, at least we distracted the dragon fire for a second. Come on, distract him again. Boom. There. Yeah, so the distracted dragon helps Gareth a little bit. At least then he doesn't have that on top of him. Okay, so we're gonna drop you guys maybe over here. Let you chisel away at this one. That's helpful. Their little tiny damage really helps. Like I said, it's like ants. They work together to get the job done. And there you go. He's solo till now. Okay, he's getting the damage done now because of the higher damage percentage, right? So we just need to keep getting that super high, and we should be fine. Increases damage even more at this point. Health. I'll take some regeneration, dude. I don't think you can have enough healing factor, really. 187. It's doing it. Can you give me some damage? There we go. Tier 6 damage. 7. I want to get that to 10. Okay, we'll do that. We'll stick with what it's at now. So he's doing 223 damage. It's getting, 96% on his cleave, so he's doing that pretty much 200 damage equaled out to everybody. Let's do it. Oh, I should have put you guys by the rangers. It's okay. There's so many ninjas right now. So many ninjas, so many rangers, but Gareth is pretty much immune when it comes to range with the amount of evade he has and everything. Look at that. He's just mowing them down with that cleave and that damage. It's just not a chance. Not a chance. I'll put my units in there just for fun, but Besides Gareth, nobody else has a chance here. Guess we got melee armor, we got some range, cooldown. None of these are beneficial. We'll do some regeneration, more damage, more damage, more damage. We can't do another one. Let's go. Get these guys back here. A little surprise factor, but it does nothing. It's still funny. What are you? What are you and why are you so slow? Oh, you're the one summoning all those things. Here. Let me distract you with some units real quick. I wish I could tell Gareth to go attack that guy first. But look at the damage, though. We're able to wipe the playing field pretty quick. Sure. I don't want to re-roll it. I'll take the armor. It's giving it to me for a reason, right? I guess, even though he's good on armor. We're just going to max out damage right now. I know it sounds crazy, but if he can like just cut through everything real fast, then that's less on my units and everything. You know, it's taking them out so fast. He really is. He's like getting everybody in one hit. Pretty amazing. I mean, I could always use some more damage, I guess. If he had like a life leech, that would be amazing too. Cutting those dudes down. More armor. Where are you at for armor? You're at 80% armor? My goodness. All right, dude. Damage. 443 damage. And it's spread out with a cleave. More. All right, so that's my last damage tier. Okay, here we go with our little forces. Wherever Gareth attacks, that's where I'm summoning these guys in. They're just kind of there to help him with a little bit of DPS. I think he's pretty much immortal. I don't even barely see his health bar going down. You see that? Just a slither, a very tiny slither. But it heals right back up. Even with that small amount of regeneration he has, it's not that high. He's able to, you know, get through it. I think it's just the armor and evade. He's able to just like evade most of the damage or just absorb it with his armor. Okay, so let's see. And then he's got a lot of health too. You guys were right about getting the survive early on. That was a good idea. Very good idea. Some cooldown, no. Do you have damage for me? Yes. More damage. I want to be able to one-hit those dragons. Just imagine like the dragons being a one-hit. Like you would think I would do more regeneration and stuff like that, but I think he's good. I just want to defeat everything as quick as possible. He's doing 663 damage. He's pretty good. Look at that. Oh, I was hoping you'd be able to take those guys down in one hit. But, I mean, still, what is that? Like 3-4 hits and they're defeated? That's not too bad. Not too bad. He's standing right in the middle of them like nothing. Evade, evade. So this right here, I think, is an essential synergy for Gareth. Synergies are way more important than they seem. They really are. I've seen a comment saying that synergies are not that good, but I mean, I think I disagree. I think I disagree with that. I just feel like I would not be where I'm at right now in this in this run without having some synergy. Okay, so let's get some more damage. Pump that up. What are you at, dude? I want to get you with 1,000 damage. If I can get you to 1,000 damage, I'd feel really awesome about that. Just imagine that being like an achievement itself. Look, he's just like cutting those dudes down so fast. You see all those? You see everything flying off of him? That's crazy. That is insanely fast. I don't know. I think this might be a win. I think this might be a win. Just using the synergy. It's the same thing that worked with the Necromancer. Is using the Demon Synergy worked for him. But for this character, it's the evasion that you need, really. Alright, so we got armor, lifesteal, or health. He does not need more health. I guarantee you he's fine on health. He's fine on survive. Let's do some regeneration. Sure, why not? Health. No, damage is fine. We will take damage to the max. More damage. And more. And we're gonna do one more thing of damage. So what are you at now? You're at 905. We're almost there. For the in-game, we're gonna be doing 1,000 damage a hit. Look, he's taking them down pretty quick. I think these guys are like just duplicated bosses, right? So, I mean, to be able to knock their health down that quick, I mean, they got probably what, like 10,000 health, something like that. Maybe a lot less. I could have looked at their statistics, but we're fine. He's got this. And win. Okay, more damage. So we have a bunch of dragons here. I know what to deal with. I know what can deal with those dragons. Some strong sword. And one more damage upgrade. So he's at 1,000 damage. It's insane. I don't even need my summons at all. Oh my gosh, look how fast he's taking those guys down. What is that, 4 hits? 5 hits. Barely 5 hits. Like 4 hits and a slither. Once we get a little bit more damage, she'll be even quicker. Boom, done. Okay, so we got Demon Commander attack speed. No. This. We're just gonna go all damage. Pretty insane, honestly. Cleave is overpowered, but it's like good overpowered. All right, here we are with this little dude. Aw, he takes those guys down so fast. It's all right. We got a lot of damage going in on him. All this range. He's not worried about the range because he's concentrated on Gareth. These little guys, he's not hitting them. He's focused in. This is good. And we're doing a lot of damage. Hopefully enough, because I do see his health bar going down. The regeneration, limits is finally getting a hit with that. Prepare for the end game. All right, here we go. So we're going to need some more regeneration for sure. It's kind of like the negative side of things right now. 253. We need to get that to, I don't know, 300, 400. Just keep going with it. 230, 297. Okay, let's see. What are we in now? 319. I think he's pretty good on that. So we'll do some more damage. Because I do want to be able to... I know we're going to have more dudes like the one we just saw, right? And what are we at for damage? Wow. Let's get to 1,300. Perfect. And then we'll do the rest as regeneration, and then we'll go in. That should be good. More regeneration, please. And one more for regeneration. So we have over 1,000 damage. We have almost 400 regenerated every 2 seconds. That's a big health pool. We're like negating pretty much everything that's range for the most part. And then we got that cleave. Let's do this thing. You guys can come at a distance and jump in. They don't even matter. They just die. Come on, man. We're in the end game, Gareth. You can do this. Let's get a victory. Let's get a victory for him. He's surviving the dragon fire. He's getting rid of almost all of them. Yeah, there we go. Take them out. Those guys are going to help you a tiny bit. Oh, yeah. All he's got now is the cultist and a couple archers. He's good. He's got it. In game, level 2. Let's go, let's go. This is sort of a hero build, really. I mean, we're not so focused on the only reason we focused in on any kind of, units was so we get the Elven Synergy, which works really great. And then we're just waiting, and every time we get our summon, we use our summon. Boop. There you go. A little bit of summon. At least we're getting some passive gold earned, I guess. Here, let me help you out a little bit. We'll get some... Oh, you don't need our help anymore. You got this. Boop. There. Hey, a couple guys survived. No, don't get them. One guy survives. One guy... Oh, died at the very end. That would have been great if everybody, like one dude survived. Okay, man, I've supported the hero. Okay, so we'll... Wow, you have everybody on you here. Can you do it? Can you do it? I mean, I can distract this one for a minute, but that's about it. Yeah, they can kind of work with him. They don't really do anything, though. They just make him look away for a second. I think he's good. Look at this. We might have a victory. We might have a Gareth victory. And it's all thanks to Elven Synergy. So I'm going to try that with different characters, different builds. Like we still have that one character that becomes an angel. So I'm going to have to try different builds with her. We just got the samurai looking dude. Ultimate victory. You have survived all the waves of enemies to achieve ultimate victory on normal difficulty. Sweet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of synergies. I'm going to try it with a few different characters and hopefully get more victories. It would be nice to have the angel person not die, like have her never enter the angel form, right? If we have enough armor and enough synergy that really works. Probably Elven Synergy for her too. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more of these videos, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye.